And there's big news coming in. 2 Pakistani Rangers have been killed in retaliatory fire. India hits back at Pakistan. This after they targeted civilians in Jammu and Kashmir, killing 8 of them. India has now responded to that unprovoked firing from the Pakistani side. Ashwini Kumar with us on the phone line now. Ashwini, give us more details of what happened.
Yeah, Vemula, there is a retaliatory action by the BSF and army on the Pakistani post in Pakistani area. The 2 Pakistani soldiers were killed across the Pakistani side, and some of the houses and some streets are also killed opposite to Manjar port area. That is a Manjar area, and yeah, it's a very big way after the death of all civilians. And there is a damage across the Pakistani army. Some of the posts were also damaged by the army, and the BSF is retaliated actually after the killing of the civil areas. Yeah.
The posts also, I believe, have been hit?
Yeah, the way the Pakistan has provoked us, and India retaliated in a big way with the same firepower like Pakistan was using since early in the morning in Samba, Katua, Ramgarh, Doshara, and the Indar area. The forces retaliated immediately at the target around the area. Most of our soldiers, they are hitting the Pakistani target, Pakistani post and Pakistani establishment, not to the civilians.
Okay, I'm sorry, there seems to be a bit of a problem in that audio line we have with you, Ashwini. I will have to cut you off, but let me go across to my colleague Shivarur now. Is this in retaliation to the unprovoked firing by Pakistan, especially on the civilian population, Shiv?
Absolutely. It's in direct response to the unprovoked series of ceasefire violations, if we can call it that, Padmaja, that have taken place since early this morning in the Arnia sector, in the Ramgarh area, basically the Jammu division of the international border, including Araspura district, where several incidents of shelling have taken place. 8 Indian civilians have been killed, and now we have a categorical confirmation from the BSF that not only have 2 Pakistan Rangers been killed today, but 14 to 15 Pakistan Ranger posts have been either damaged or completely destroyed in the heavy Indian retaliation that began at about around noon today and has continued and is going on even as we speak. We understand that the firing from Pakistan came from 4 to 5 different locations, but the Indian retaliation was on several other posts as well that were not really firing, staying away from the civilian areas and targeting only the Pakistan Ranger posts themselves, in which 14 to 15, we understand that it could be as high as 15 Pakistan Ranger posts have been completely destroyed. Apparently there has been visual evidence that 2 Pakistan Rangers were killed in this retaliation by India, but that number could actually be a little bit higher.
And what about the Pakistani side? Is the firing from their side still on currently?
It is in fact currently still on. I understand that the last time the 120mm shells and 82mm shells were used were closer to late afternoon, 3 to 4 p.m. is when the heavy firing actually stopped. But as we speak, small arms firing, medium machine guns are still being used. The heavy shelling typically starts later into the night and continues through the night, especially in the early morning, pre-dawn hours. But as we speak right now, the last time I checked, there's been medium machine gun and small arms firing that's still continuing, which is why many of the villages in the border area are still in the process of being evacuated.
All right, just stay with me, Shiv, for a second, because there's more news coming in.